Hey boys and girls, I got a fun one for you. I've already dyed one side of this. It's just a strip of paper towel and it's in rainbow color order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. We say Roy G. Biv, Roy, R-O-Y, red, orange, yellow, G, green, Biv, blue, indigo, violet. And indigo is a kind of color between blue and purple. So I've done this with the food coloring, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that, because now I'm just going to take little food coloring and I'm going to drop it on this end. You could probably also experiment and do a stripe of red marker and then a stripe of orange marker if you don't have the food coloring. So on this end, I'm just going to take a little drop of the red, and you can see that it's going into my paper towel and it's spreading. And I'll put it right here on the end, just like that. And then, like I said, you could probably use your marker. That would be fine. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do a drop of red next to it. And in order to make the yellow, I'm gonna put yellow on top of this red. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop the yellow there and there. And that's gonna help it be orange. And now I'm just gonna drop yellow right next to it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my green out. And then I want this to all dry, and we'll come back to it later. Whoops, that's spreading into my yellow. I hope that one still works. So there's my green. Here's my blue. And I'll just spread this right here. Drop it right here. There's my blue. It is spreading out. And my last one is purple, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the orange. I drop the blue and I drop a little bit of red on top of it. So now I'm gonna let this dry. It's on both sides, and then I'll come back to you when it's dry, because we're gonna see if we can make a rainbow on this whole paper towel. So this is one that I started with my markers and I just colored them. Make sure that you have a piece of paper underneath, because otherwise it'll go on your table. Yikes. And so now I'll add purple right here. Has the markers. Here is the one that has the food coloring. We'll check it out. Okay, also, this is important, whether you're doing the markers or the food coloring. This is the right order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. This side has to be opposite, because I want it to be the same red here and the same red here, because eventually I want to see if they will meet. So this side has to be opposite of the pattern. All right, so boys and girls, I have this, the piece of paper towel hanging over a pencil, and you can see that I dipped it in a bowl that had water in it, and now the water is traveling up the cloth. We say that that is capillary action. It's traveling up on both sides. So here you go, and we'll come back and we'll check on it, and we'll see if we can make a rainbow with this. This side looks a little bit muddier than the other. I've just kind of dunked this in the water a couple times, and it continues to rise. I also switched my water because it got really mucky really fast. So I will keep you posted. So far, so good. That's this side, and that's this side. And the water is climbing up the paper towel because of capillary action. Okay, so the higher that it goes, I'm just kind of keeping my fingers in there to keep the two sides apart so they're not touching. But it's looking pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Capillary action means that the water is traveling upward with no additional force. So there could be little tiny channels or like little fibers that it's going up, but it's going without any additional force. So that's this side, and then here is this side. Not bad. Oh, hold it over your bowl. I just had a drip. I just dunked one side of the ones with the marker in it in water, and you can see that I'm getting a nice effect there too. So you can play around with that. It's going up, up, up. Cool.